So click on create a new empty object, go to your y-axis, drag that into the center. Okay, then go to your Z, and your first spine is going to be down here. Well, I believe so. Rename that to spine 1 underscore lock. Duplicate that 3 times and rename the other two to spine 2 lock and spine 3 lock. Click on spine 2 and drag that somewhere around here, and spine 3 not exactly close to the neck but around the chest area from here. Okay, save that. Now I'm just going to make sure they're all centered. Yep, they are, that's fine. Okay, what you want to do is drag all these 3 spine locks and drag them into pelvis lock, and save this. Drag spine lock 2 into spine 1, spine lock 3 into spine 3. Now here comes the fun part. Drag spine 1 into spine 1 lock, drag spine 2 into spine lock 2, spine 3 into spine lock 3. Save. Now if I attach the script to spine lock 1 and try and see what happens. Let's see what happens. Oh, there's a little mesh problem right here actually. The bag's coming out of his ass. Have I put them in the wrong place? 1, 2, and 3. No, I haven't. They're fine. Okay. Please be aware that you do not want to attach any script to spine 1. That's the original spine. You want to attach scripts only to spine 1 lock, spine 2 lock, and spine 3 lock. So let's just get rid of the script from spine 1, and if I run it this time, it should work fine. Yep. Okay. Now as you can see, that mesh kind of comes out. We have to limit the player's movement. So this guy should only stop around here, and bending wise over here. So over here. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you what scripts you need to attach. So let me get rid of this one. So that's the basic layout of the character complete. So on the spine locks you need to attach the following script. Now this script you have done so many times. It's basically your FPS mouse look script. Before we do that one, let's just go to main player and attach the same script, FPS mouse look script, and the rotation it's going to move is on the X. Save. So if I run the game, you could spin around like so. Great. And on spine 1 lock, FPS mouse look as well, and that's going to be on this y-axis like so. So we can look up and down like so. There we go. Now let's limit the axes. So let me have a quick look in the back. The Y on spine lock 1 is fine for me, but when it goes up it's a problem because of that mesh problem right over here. So we're going to limit that. We're going to find out what it is. So we want it to stop around here, I would say, and that's minus 4.8. okay, so replace the minimum Y to minus 4.8, Save that. This time if I run it and look up, minus 4.8 is his maximum. And let's limit his plus as well, so let's put that 16, from 25 to 16. Save, run it, try again. 4 points a bit too small. Let's put minus 5.1. That should be okay. Run it, look up, perfect, down, that's great. Okay, now attach mask look script onto spine 2, and we want the y-axis like before. Let's look down, perfect, the spine's going down, but we want to limit the axis again like before. So minus 15 max for the minimum y, minus 13 I would say, and for the maximum y let's put 15. No, 15 is too short. 20. Save, run, see what happens. Yep, seems to look nice so far. Sorry, not 20, 12. There we go. Perfect. That's a lot better. So far you can see it's coming along nice. Now the last one is spine 3 lock. That's the one the last one is. And that allows us to look at our feet. So drag mask look script onto that as well. As always, run it and we can adjust the maximum and minimum view. That's a bit too much. Okay, around 20 I would say you can see the feet. Okay, 7.9. I'm gonna put that for the maximum, 7.9. As for the minimum, I'm gonna put 18. Save that. There's kind of a problem because if I put spine 3 lock to greater than 7.9, his spine goes way high like he's a hunchback. So quickly just select spine 3, drag that back into spine 2, spine 2 back into spine 1, drag that out for a second, go back to spine 1, sorry, spine 3 lock, and drag it a bit more down so it's around here, next to his, under his shoulder, and then drag the spines back into where they belong. So spine 1 goes into spine lock 1, spine 2 into spine lock 2, spine 3 into spine lock 3. Save that. Now if I run it, I'm gonna see what happens. There we go, that's better. Before he was like a hunchback. And now if I go back to spine lock 3, I can change the 7.9 to 15. Save that. I can see a bit of them, and actually I can see them, but the problem is spine 2 needs to go a bit more down, so let's do it to 15 as well. There we go, this should solve that issue. So looking up is fine, looking down, there we go, I can see his feet. Go back to spine 3 lock and change it to 17. That's the maximum Y I'm talking about, and minimum is a bit too much, so let's change that to 12 and save. Now if I zoom back out, run it, let's look up, that's better, let's look down, there we go, that's nice, it's perfectly placed. Okay, inside spine 3 you have left arm and right arm. Select both of those, holding control, and then hit E. Rotate the arms upwards so you can see he's like holding a gun in his hand or something, like so. I'm gonna bring him up just a bit more, like that. Okay, go back to the camera and put near clip to 0.01. 0.01. Enter save. Now if I run it, it should look something like the one I had before. There you go.